Back in 2020, when I stumbled upon the works of Arnold Ehret and his beautiful book, The Mucusless Diet, and I began to dip my feet in the water. I did a 21-day cleanse on juices. I did a bunch of 2 and 3 day water fasts. I ate nothing but fruits for weeks, sometimes months. And I began to, dip my feet in these waters. And so, I mean, timelines are so blurry, so don't quote me on that. Don't I? They're blurry, but I think somewhere between 6 and 8 months, I had been on like a 99%, or let's say 95 to 99% mucusless eating. So that would be fruits, steamed vegetables, and I would have occasional avocados or occasional nuts and seeds. They're not exactly mucusless. I think they're more mucus lean or transition food. But I think, for that time period, I didn't use spices. I didn't use salt. I didn't use like herbs, like culinary herbs. I didn't use things like oregano or things like black pepper. And certainly not things like chili and spices, nothing spicy. And I was doing that, again, I think for anywhere between 6 to 8 months, maybe 5 to 8 months. So I can't exactly remember, right? But anyway, my body sensitivity has increased over that period of time, of course. And then I went to Thailand. That's when I took off of Canada and I went to Thailand, and that was in August of 2020. And I was excited, I haven't left Canada. Well, no, I did leave Canada for 15 years, but I only went, I think, to Amsterdam once as a transit, and I pretty much just only really traveled to United States, Pennsylvania, New York, and Qatar, where to see my family. But I was excited. I was like, now like a digital nomad, right? I got an English teaching job online at the time, and I left, and I was like, yeah, this is cool. I'm a digital nomad. And and I went to Thailand. That was my first country of several countries since. And so you're in a new country. You want to try different things. You want to try the foods. You want to try different things. You're excited. You're in a state of novel. Everything feels novel. So I went to this Thai restaurant in the beautiful, beautiful island of Koh Phangan, and I got a papaya salad. Okay, without the shrimp. You could get it, just with the vegetables, or you can get it with the shrimp. So I got the vegan version, right? I got a papaya salad, and I was like, whoa, it's pretty cool. I did some research on Thai foods. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try this papaya salad. And I started eating it, and I guess I didn't realize, there's a lot of like chili peppers in there, and I started eating it, and within maybe minute or two, I was like, whoa, this is fire spicy. Remember, I think for a good 6 to 8 months, I did not have my food was very basic. It was fruits, sometimes, occasionally steamed vegetables, and occasionally nuts, cashews or almonds, occasionally, right? And I was doing a ton of water fasting at the time also. 2 and 3 days, I do them occasionally. Also, more than occasionally. Once a week, I'd do at least 2 days. I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god, I started drinking water. My body was reacting so violently to this very toxic substance. Obviously, that's all the body's reaction to the toxicity. Okay? Why do you think, why do you think Indian people, why do you think Thai people don't have those reactions? Because they're increase their tolerance to the toxins. Refer to my previous video on tolerance equals weakness, not strength. It's not strength. My body is highly sensitive. It's strong. It does not tolerate any bullshit. Oh my god, right? So I started to drink water. I finished the papaya salad just barely. And then I'm like, whoa, my body's full of heat. It's very agitated. It's hot. It's reacting to these toxin substances. And then I went on like a long walk, like a 2 hour walk maybe, just to be able to, to express that. My body is full of heat, it's full of quote unquote energy. It's a stimulant, okay? Spices are stimulants. Coffee is a stimulant. Toxins, they're toxins. And the toxicity stimulates you. It stimulates you. It stimulates you. Why? Because your body recognizes, oh shit, son, this is toxic. I better get that shit out of my body, right? I better get it out of here right now. And it just, if your body's sensitive and it's strong, it does not tolerate toxicity, your body will immediately begin to dump those toxins into your bloodstream. It'll begin to immediately like do the work. It immediately wants to get it out through sweat. So you begin to sweat. That sweating is the body is getting that out of you. It's getting out of the system, right? Through sweat and other means. The body has many different ways of excreting the toxins out. So in the process, everything speeds up in the system because the body's like, I'm gonna get that shit out. And what you experience while that's happening is the illusion of energy. So I went on like a 2 hour walk. I felt quite energized, agitated and energized. That agitation is energy. When you're angry, you're agitated. It's acidic. It's not a nice feeling, but you're energized. I know all about anger. I used my anger back in the days to accomplish a lot of things. Okay, I transmuted it like an alchemist would. But it's agitating, it's unpleasant, it's a stimulant. It's a stimulant. Anger, it's a mental stimulant. It's which manifests in physically in the form of emotions, which are in the body, and they're very agitating and toxic. So what you do is, I used to go to the gym with that anger, express that anger. You release it. It's agitating, it's toxic, it's acidic. The anger is acidic, but it gives you the illusion of energy. But really, it's a stimulant, and it's actually, in the long run, robbing you of energy. It's robbing you of energy. So that's the nature of stimulants. Stimulants give the illusion of energy, but really, they're robbing you of energy. They're causing acidity in your body. Your body has to store this acidity somewhere. And over a long, prolonged period of time, you develop acidosis in the body. You develop all kinds of joint pains, joint issues, constant tension in the head area, sinusitis, sinus issues, and eventually degenerative diseases as a result of acidosis. But that's, over decades. So that is like the mirage. The mirage is not water, it's just the illusion of water. And stimulants give the illusion of energy, but they're really robbing you of energy. So coffee is another one, right? Coffee is a highly stimulating, highly toxic substance. And when you put it in your body, what happens is your body, first of all, you rape your body with stimulants. Rape your body essentially, because you're tired, you drink coffee, and suddenly you're energized. You raped your body. You did not listen to your body. Your body's tired. It wants to rest. It wants to rejuvenate itself by resting. So you take coffee because you got to go to work, or you've got to go and to practice. You're an athlete, you've got to go to practice. I know all about that. And you get the illusion of energy. But really what you do is you're raping your body. You're getting it out of its Tao. Right now it wants to rest. It wants to sleep more. It wants to rest more. It wants to meditate. It wants to relax. But you gotta get shit done because with your intellectual mind. So you take these stimulants in all forms: Adderall, amphetamines, all kinds of amphetamines, coffee, spices, all kinds of spices, chili pepper, all these things that your body reacts to violently when it's sensitive. These are all toxic, and they're stimulating, and they're energizing because they're stimulating, because they're so toxic. The body says, well, get the fuck out of here. It sweats. It wants to get it out as soon as possible. But really what's happening is you are stimulating your body. You are giving yourself the illusion of energy. And you are actually taxing your body. You're actually robbing yourself out of energy. And you're gonna see this happen down the line. You're gonna see this. You're gonna have chronic fatigue sometime in the future. You're gonna have joint pains, joint issues, osteoporosis, bone degeneration. constant tension in the body, sinus issues, ear, your ear gonna get an ear infection or something. I got a few of those in my early 20s because I was heavily stimulated with anger. So I would always use that anger. I would like sleep less. I'd go to the gym more. Coffee. I'd wake up so exhausted and tired and tense, but I'd take coffee and I'd just go straight to the gym. I was heavily stimulated, and I got a few, 2 or 3 ear infections. I had to take antibiotics for them. Acidosis. I'm actually robbing myself of energy, spontaneous energy. Real energy, authentic energy. Refer to my video, authentic energy versus fake energy. Stimulants give you fake energy. They actually rob you of energy, and you're gonna see this down the line in your future. In a year or two, you may get an ear infection. You may get a sinus infection. You may suddenly get a flu, right? And then down the line, really 10, 20 years down the line, you're gonna have serious issues, degenerative, chronic diseases. People don't know why they get those things. Because they live a life of fake energy. They're running on fake energy. What they really need all this time is they need to take a long break, fast, rejuvenate, relax, sleep like 12 hours a day, catch up on all this robbed sleep, right? You've been robbing yourself of rest, fasting, and then eating, consuming in moderate quantities what this body is naturally designed to take, which is just very basic. Just like lions and felines eat just meat, that's it. They don't have a wide variety of food groups. Just like wolves will eat meat, and when it's summertime they'll have some plants, like some berries and just some plants, right? This human body, it's so obvious, it's not even funny, is designed to take in raw fruits and some suitable vegetables, like tender leafy vegetables. Anything else is a compromise, and there's different levels to it. Yeah, maybe small amounts of nuts and seeds, small amounts, but anything else in big quantities is a compromise. Now if you're gonna have steamed potatoes versus pasteurized milk, yeah, I mean the steamed potatoes are much better for you. They're still a compromise. It's not like a big compromise, because actually when you cook the potato, you're trying to make it more like a fruit. You know, it softens and it's got a similar profile to fruits, you know? Yeah, I like to have steamed vegetables every now and then. You know, I like to have them every now and then. They're not as taxing on the body. They're a compromise, make no mistake about it, but it's the least of the compromises. And so there's different degrees to compromise. That's it. You know, that's it. That really, you know, what we all really need, what humanity really needs, is a long break, a rebalancing of everything in this poorly abused vehicle that we're in, and the removal of all stimulants immediately. That's it. That's it. Remove them immediately. Otherwise, you will pay. That's karma. You will pay. That's the thing is, it doesn't matter if you agree or disagree with this. It really doesn't matter. Karma is immoral, meaning it's very neutral. It just acts. Every action has a reaction. It doesn't care about your feelings. If you live harmoniously, you reap harmonious feedback, you reap harmonious consequences. If you're living disharmoniously, you reap disharmonious consequences. Karma is immoral, it's impersonal, it doesn't care about your feelings. Oh, you feel terrible, you got pains, you got acidosis, you got ear infections, you got heart disease. It doesn't care. It's like, that's it. And it doesn't matter if you agree or disagree with what I'm saying here. The law is the law. The law is the law. Karma is karma. If you feed lions berries and bananas and all kinds of foods that don't belong in there, they're going to respond, and they're going to be pretty sick. They may even die. And it goes the same way. It's the same thing for humans. It's just the law. It is what it is. It is what it is. it is what it is. I don't know what else to tell you. That's how I'm gonna finish the video. It is what it is. So yeah, just keep in mind, that's the nature of stimulants. They give you fake energy. They rob you of minerals. They rob your body of actual authentic energy. They rob, like, think about it, when you're tired, your body wants to rest. What you do is you put a stimulant in, a spice, chili peppers or coffee, or salt. Salt's another stimulant. And off you go. The body starts to sweat. It gives this illusion. Your heart rate goes up. Think about it. Your heart rate goes up. And you feel like you got energy. I mean, I remember with this highly sensitive body at the time, I went for a 2-hour walk. I felt agitated, same in when I'm feeling angry. But I felt like I need to express this energy. Which is true. I need to express it. I need to get it out of here. Go walk it off. Sweat it off. It's fake. And in the process, I'm just like, oh man, I'm raping the body in that process. I'm acidifying my body. I'm creating toxic byproducts that the body has to get rid of, and then whatever it can't get rid of, it just stores. And in the future, it has to get rid of it. So in the future, you're gonna either come up with a flu or an infection. And if you continue indulging yourself in these highly stimulating substances, you will pay the price. You'll pay the price. You'll pay the price. Yeah. All right, so that's about it. If you would like to donate to this channel, you like this content, you feel like you want to contribute in a financial way, I would really, really appreciate that. I have a link down below in the description for donations. And I also do one-on-one consultations. If you would like to talk about something, you can book a call down below. The description has all the links for all these things. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.